view over here. There we go. Now I can be seen. Hello, random person. We're gonna be doing the last 3 content farms of the night. Granted, there were more. Some of them, the last 4 are just role-playing videos, which we don't cover on the content farm streams. And one of them literally has the SCP deleted. Because the SCP Amino got deleted, and no one knows why. So I can't even get the SCP for it. So we only have 3 left. We can finish it tonight. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That means after tonight we can have a 1-month break from content farms.
Yeah, well, I was saying...
Or however long.
Yeah.
I was going to say, or however long the next game and the Lily stuffs lasts.
Yeah, because the new game for Blood Lily came out. The visual novel you, me, and Hatchet go into.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying we do next for Tuesdays. Alright. Anyways. First SCP.
Full disclosure, I am still upset. I am still upset about the last entry.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Alright.
Let the gays be happy.
I don't even remember.
It had the lesbians in it, but the narrative decided no happiness for the lesbians.
I just remember Bigfoot as random person.
No, I'm talking about the Blood Lily stuff.
Oh, Blood Lily. Oh, I thought you were talking about the SCP. I was like, was there
Blood Lily? Remember?
Yeah, now I remember.
And then you, suggested that there's, they don't ever get back together and one of them dies?
Yeah, it was a prequel.
That's so upsetting.
The prequel revealed that the unfortunate fated characters from the mainline games are a wee bit gay, but we know where that leads.
Yeah.
I hate it here.
Anyways, first SCP of the night is Lamp Man.
Wait, before we start, what do I name my horse?
Lamp Horse.
Ed?
What?
I said
like
Lamp
the talking horse, Ed.
No.
Okay, Ed, well, you're interrupting each other for one. What were you saying, Aaron?
I said Lamp Horse instead of Lamp Man.
I'm just gonna go with Ed.
Yeah, Ed the talking horse.
Remember, Shigastan is everywhere. Oh my gosh, Shigastan.
Okay, never mind. That's it. Yeah.
Shigastan.
All right, welcome to my Skyrim playthrough, Shigastan.
Oh no.
Alright. Anyways, the Lamp Man. Item SCP-1093, object class safe. Special containment procedures. 1093 is to be kept inside a sealed 5 meter by 5 meter containment cell. The cell is to be encased in a 30 centimeter thick lining of lead. Personnel are prohibited from entering the containment cell or making contact with 1093 unless instructed by level 4 personnel assigned to the object. No staff are permitted to enter 1093's containment cell or make any contact with 1093 without first being suited in a proper radiological protection. 1093 is to remain deactivated unless designated staff have instructed its activation. Alright, description. 1093 is a Caucasian male 1.68 meters in height and between 30 to 35 years old. The head of 1093 is composed entirely of a bright light, measuring approximately 1600 lumens. I don't know how bright that is.
Let me look that up.
1600 lumens.
Oh, geez. Let me
What?
put minus AI.
Oh.
Oh, even without AI, I get the same information, only now I know where it comes from. From research.lighting, you get that it's about the same brightness as 100-watt incandescent or around 14 to 17 watt in LED form.
Huh?
He's a light bulb.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a light bulb.
Oh. 1093 has no physical cranium, and there is no known sources for the light emanating from the head area of 1093. The light of 1093 does not emanate any sort of heat. No cause for this abnormality have been determined.
Well, so
1093.
my game isn't coming through my mic, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah. 1093 is highly radioactive, emitting radiation levels ranging from 3500 rad to 4000 rad. It has not yet been determined what causes 1093 to emit these lethal doses of radiation. 1093 itself does not appear to be affected by this radiation, and will constantly emit radiation regardless of whether or not it has been activated. On the back of 1093,
Radioactive
huh?
lamp. Said radioactive lamp.
On the back of 1093 is attached to the base of the neck is a switch labeled with on and off, or something like a typical household light switch. Light only emits from 1093 when the switch is activated. When deactivated, 1093 appears completely headless. When not,
Ah,
when not activated through this switch, 1093's upper body will remain limp. Upon activation, 1093 will lift its upper body, standing stiff and motionless until deactivation. Biological examination of 1093 has shown it to be externally a living and healthy human from the neck down. 1093 displays a stable heartbeat and steady, constant breathing. How 1093 is capable of respiration is unknown, as there is no visible openings to allow any form of inhalation and exhalation. 1093 does not appear to require food, drink, or sleep. All bodily functions immediately cease upon deactivation. For information regarding internal anatomy of 1093, refer to surgical report F224B-1093. When activated, 1093 is entirely dormant. 1093 does not respond to any staff attempts at activation and interaction, and is completely unresponsive to all external stimuli. In this state, 1093 does not appear capable of speech and does not display any evidence of sapience. Under these conditions, 1093 will continually stay stationary, locked into a single stiff, upright position until deactivation. Personnel who have been within the immediate proximity of 1093 have reported experiencing auditory hallucinations and have probably desist upon exiting the chamber. Extended contact with 1093 appears to cause these hallucinations to persist for longer periods of time, typically spanning several days before abruptly ceasing. In a number of cases, the sounds have continued for excessive spans of time, which has caused significant distress in the afflicted personnel, though the eventual sudden desistance has remained in nearly all cases. The most commonly experienced sounds produced by 1093 include a high-pitched ringing and loud drawing sound, and a low pulsation similar to that of a heartbeat. These auditory anomalies all appear to occur exclusively with when 1093 is active and all seem to emanate from an indiscernible source. Oh. Surgical report F224B-1093. Date redacted. Specimen 1093. Surgical examination conducted under supervision of Dr. Redacted. 1093 remained deactivated during the length of the
Okay,
surgery.
then I'm a kaiju.
Hi, Lanju. Thanks for being subscribed for 31 months. As of writing of this report, no internal observation on 1093 has been performed. While it is in active state, radiological protection was worn by all personnel engaged in the operation. Upon the first abdominal incision, when piercing the dermis of the specimen, all agents in the immediate area reported a sudden high-pitched ringing emanating from an indiscernible source. The ringing continued until the incision was completed and the abdomen of the specimen was fully opened. The ringing process repeated for each subsequent incision made upon the subject. Once the internals were exposed, no organs or skeletal structures could be located. The entire interior of 1093 appears to consist solely of a pale white opalescent substance. The material has a gelatinous consistency and is filled with many branching red and blue vein-like protrusions. It seems to be very durable and resistant to damage, as none of the tools used during the surgery were capable of piercing or scratching it. The substance remains unidentified. No samples were able to be extracted for testing. One abnormality of note is that when handling the exterior portions of 1093's body, all agents could physically feel internal bone-like structures. The ribcage of 1093 is visible when viewed externally, but no skeleton appears to be present within the interior of 1093. In addition, prior tests have indicated the presence of several functioning internal organs within 1093, but none could be identified during the length of the examination. Further investigation of this matter is requested. All incisions made upon the specimen healed at a normal rate over the course of several months, subsequent to the surgery with the expected scarring. And that is the Light Man.
That's intense.
That's a thing. That's a thing that has been read to me.
Alright, let's see the thumbnail.
It'll be accurate, right?
We'll see.
No, that's not a good sign.
He is in an anime now.
What?
Which
You heard me.
anime?
I don't know. It kind of looks like something I would see in an anime. In 3, 2, 1.
That doesn't look remotely accurate.
What? Why does it look like the ancestor from Darkest Dungeons
Oh yeah, now I
has
see that
replaced
too.
his head with a light bulb?
Also,
And-
rather than hearing voices, it looks like they're being like hypnotized by him.
Is he solitaire at the end of Dark Souls? I have not beaten Dark Souls, nor do I want
Did
to play
I
it.
hear it wrong when it said how people reacted to it?
Yeah, it's
No, I
auditory
don't think you did.
hallucinations. Yeah.
Yeah, auditory hallucinations doesn't mean he suddenly has power over them. Right?
I just
So, what's the ranking for the thumbnail?
bad.
Oh.
Should we make it a 3 because they at least
That's definitely a 3. It's not a 4 yet, but it's a 3.
yeah.
at least it has something to do with the SCP, but everything is wrong.
Yeah.
It is in fact a man who is a
Yep.
lamp.
Yep.
That's that they
That's
stumbled
it.
at everything after that, but
Yeah.
Anyways, let's just get rid of
Maybe he's into cosplaying. No. No.
the cosplaying lamp man, even though he also doesn't
Oh god, I
have.
see something to the side. It's Professor Lucius. I'm sorry.
I know it wouldn't make sense for him to be into cosplaying. Let me make believe.
Oh my gosh.
Also, as a side note,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the first comment to this video is, so this is what the Pixar lamp does after the beginning credits.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
Hatchet, what do you think
Anyway,
it means?
well, I don't fucking know.
So you were gonna say something, Hatch?
I was going to say, I don't know if I noticed this last time I played this game and forgot it, or if I just didn't notice it, but there's an SCP reference in River City Girls 2.
Nice.
One of the hideouts is in an area called the Flatirons, which is like a really mixed up like area on the edge of the city. And there's an old abandoned zoo there. And in the zoo, you can see graffiti that says "Secure, Contain, Protect." And a little ways away, just straight up the SCP symbol with a slash through it.
Nice. That's cool. Alright, also, they did not include the author, which was Sassy Bridges.
My favorite activity is failing to properly credit my sources.
That was sarcasm.
I could never make it in academia.
Anyways, let me double check. Is everything good? Yep. Everyone ready?
You know what I'm about to say.
No. Anyways,
We're ready.
you know, one.
Okay, Chad, it's getting close to bedtime, said Jim. Your mom and dad are gonna be here in the morning to pick you up.
What?
But, Grandpa, I want to stay up and play some more. What if I tell you a story? Will you get ready for bed then? Yeah, a story. Chad jumped up and ran to his bedroom. As soon as Jim began telling his story, all the lights in the house went out. What happened? Asked Chad. I don't know. I'll go see what the problem is. You stay here, said Jim. He left the bedroom and walked to the living room where the breaker box was located. Using only the moonlight
And then
coming through the window to
suddenly
see,
the child
wanted
had
to
a light for a head.
Wait, is that the breaker box? What is that?
I guess it's supposed to be the breaker box.
It's
Not
their
the worst
attempt.
possible depiction.
It looks more like a circuit board.
I'll look to see if
Like I
there's a
said, it's
breaker
not
box.
the.
There probably isn't. Anyways, let's continue.
flipped switches, hoping one of them would restore power to the house. But none of them did the trick. Suddenly, a bright light beamed through the window. Jim squinted and looked at what was causing the light.
Oh my god.
All he could see was a bright circle, like a street lamp hanging in the darkness. Then, he heard a sound. It was like a drill scraping away at his brain. The noise got louder as the light stayed on. Jim felt dizzy. His nose started bleeding. He yelled at it. Stay away! Don't come any closer! The light remained in front of the window, motionless. Out of nowhere, a high-pitched ringing noise blared from the light. Jim grabbed his ears in pain. He screamed in agony. He started losing vision, but thought he could almost make out a human figure. What is that thing? Before he could realize what he was actually looking at, Jim collapsed on the floor, unconscious.
The light's supposed to be
Chad
bigger
heard the
than
loud
that?
bang come from the
Like
living
a
room and got out of
head
bed.
size?
I guess that was supposed to be the size of a head.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't agree with what they think is the size of a head.
That's fair.
Grandpa, as he walked through the living room, he found Jim laying on the ground. He shook his grandpa and tried yelling for him to wake up, but he wasn't responding. Chad looked around, but there was nobody there.
Nobody there. Guy casually walks into the darkness.
There was nobody there. Why? What? I guess, like, on one hand, props for trying to do your bullshit intros like you normally do. But on the other hand, there's no way to make this all that scary outside of, like, the sheer body horror of it.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
it does leak radiation, but
Yeah.
well, yeah, but I mean, it's
no.
not sentient. It doesn't move around. It's
Yeah.
just there.
Yeah.
And the second question is, okay, so this thing is looking in at him through the window. That's assumably not going to be insulative enough to stave off a significant amount of the radiation this thing puts out.
Yeah.
But like how like I you know what here, let me do a thing. Let me do a Google.
This video is already breaking hatchet.
Let's be honest, he probably died of radiation poisoning, not Lamp Man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious what it is. How many radiation? Okay. So uh okay. So by the amount of radiation this thing gives off, it
Mhm.
would not be immediately fatal.
Okay.
The uh the 400 to 500 rad range would be to expect death to occur within 60 days.
Wait,
So they sped it up a bit for dramatics.
it's 3,500 to 4,000.
Oh, did I mishear that? Oh, okay, then yeah, that's never mind. That could
Death.
Yeah, for death to occur within hours of exposure to radiation, the dose would need to be 10 GY, which is 1,000 rads or higher. So
So
yeah, that never
they would
mind.
be
That would
dead.
actually be Yeah, okay. Nope, fair enough. I misremembered the numbers.
He would be instantly dead.
That's a might be.
So it
I don't think instantly, but he would not be
that
long
is the
for this
most
world.
dangerous as well as the most creepy looking lamp there is.
Yes.
Yes. How much radiation can kill you instantly? It just brought me back to the exact same thing.
Wow.
Um, trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, so being to put that into Jesus Christ, how is okay, yeah, this is like
Mhm.
me now going and double checking stuff. This thing is like way more radioactive than I initially thought. Slotin, exposed to nearly 1,000 rads of radiation, well above a lethal dose, reacted instinctively and knocked the spheres apart. This is referring to the Demon Core incident.
Oh.
Well,
The Demon Core, when it was at a a full critical event, expose someone right next to it to about 1,000 rads of radiation.
Jesus.
So this thing is what is that? About 3.5 to 4 times more radioactive than the supercritical demon core.
You know what this sounds like to
Okay.
me?
What?
New dumb way to die unlocked.
Just stay next to the
You
lamp.
don't. Yeah, just stand next to the lamp, man. You won't be alive for very long.
Let's continue.
And it's gonna be a pretty awful death too.
Oh yeah.
I'll fear the demon core. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to SCP Exposed. Today we bring you Safe Class Subject number 1093, also known as the Lamp Man. But before we begin, be sure to leave a like and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future SCP cases. SCP-1093 is a Caucasian human male standing 1.68 meters in height, or 5 feet and 5 inches tall, and is of average weight. It is estimated to be between 30 to 35 years of age. Its physical head is completely missing.
His head looks bigger than that.
He can't move.
And he has a neck. It has the on and off switch. Where is his on and off switch neck? This is probably a very weird complaint for me to have. Does that
It's
mean
fine. It's fair.
Yeah.
It's a very botched depiction of him. Is the point.
should this be marked as wrong SCP design since they're lacking
Yes.
the neck?
And having him walk around. That's the biggest detail.
That's true.
To me.
He's an inanimate object. He can't walk. He's the creepiest lamp you'll ever see, which is one of the reasons why I think it would be a dumb way to die by him.
I feel like there's creepier lamps in the world.
You're probably
Don't-
not wrong.
All it takes is a couple little looks into true crime stuff, talking about some infamous killers, and you'll find creepier lamps.
Anyways,
Like that weird guy that unburied his dead mother and turned people into objects.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
that was the guy I was thinking. Yeah, there we go, Ed Gein. I couldn't remember his name.
I did a project on him.
But
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I remember his name. Yeah. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
And in its place is a bright light of unknown origin, measuring approximately 1600 lumens. The light itself doesn't give off any heat. On the back of the SCP's neck is a switch labeled on and off, resembling that of a standard North American household light switch.
Oh my god, they
When
don't
only
even
next
show
when
the
the switch is
switch.
turned on.
They don't show the switch and they don't show him having a neck. They're like, yes, it exists, and that's how you switch him on and off. Where's the neck? Where's the neck? Where's the neck? Why do I feel crazy just chanting, where's the neck?
Oh my god. Anyway.
I'm chanting, where's the
Yeah.
neck? Like people in the weird campaign ads used to chant, where is the beef or something. Was it the beef or the pork? It was popular in the 80s.
I have no idea.
Okay, set status. Alright. Status for the VC live
Oh my god.
for the VC. Is now hidden.
Yeah!
Where's the neck?
Where's the neck? Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, 3, 2, 1.
When activated, the SCP is dormant. It does not respond to any Foundation staff attempts at interacting with it, and is unresponsive to any external stimuli. While in this state, 1093 doesn't appear capable of speech and doesn't show any signs of sapience. When turned off, it appears entirely
Oh,
headless,
okay,
and its
yeah,
upper
now.
body will go limp.
Now they're saying he can't move or talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're showing him deactivate. When he was activated, what does he act like when active? Let's go back and relook at that.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. When not activated through the switch or right main lip. Upon activation, 1093 lifts its upper body standing stiff and motionless until deactivation. So yeah, even when on, it does not move.
Yeah, so he just stands motionless.
Yeah, none of us are
He just-
crazy.
I just, there's a fine line between like, oh haha, I'm having a little fun, this video's gaslighting me, and I want to kill this video. If this video was a person, I would be committing fucking every side possible upon it.
I think the only video you like from him is the Bigfoot one.
No, there was a couple others that I thought were kind of funny, but Bigfoot was definitely a peak. They peaked at Bigfoot.
Then fell off.
They should have stopped there. Yes.
Anyways, in 3, 2.
As a side note, the internal thoughts are coming external now. Again, why is everyone in River City Girls so goddamn hot? Anyway.
Also, why did they have the light man holding his arms out like he's a priest?
Or an anime protagonist.
Yes, the Light Man, well known for his establishing of lightism, the cult of
Let's
light.
be honest, priests typically don't do that anyway. That's more of a thing for anime protagonists to do.
Fair.
Or villains.
Yeah, or villains in a Far Cry game.
Oh yeah.
He is the anime protagonist. He will show you the light. Oh, that was a bad joke.
Oh my god. I love this stuff that we did in Far Cry 5 Hatchet. It was funny.
It is.
I think the only thing you didn't like was when I kept setting the house on fire. Anyways, back to the video.
1093 is also highly radioactive, producing radiation levels that can reach up to 4,000 rad. It isn't known what causes such fatal amounts of radiation. The test subject itself doesn't seem to be affected by the radiation and will continuously emit it whether or not
He just casually walks up to him, they just fall.
And his mouth was the same, like, the inside of his mouth was the same color as his skin.
Yeah.
Which is certainly a choice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
or not it's been activated. Researchers are unclear as to the cause of these abnormalities. All biological
What, you'd have
examination of the
someone
SCP has
that's
shown
not in some sort of suit casually walk to him? Not with that radioactivity, no.
Wait, with the suit?
Radioactivity.
Yeah, would the suit really
A
much
suit
help
would
you?
not protect you better.
Okay.
I'm just saying, suits have some amount of protection. You don't want to instantly die. And it's the SCP Foundation. I'm sure they have some super special fucking suit they got from some dead god or something that can protect them from that level of radiation.
Fair.
But if you're not wearing
Just-
anything, you're getting no protection.
Just put them in a mech suit made of lead.
You know what? Sure, that's way more protection than nothing.
And yeah. Like, there are suits that, like, help deal with radiation. Radiation at those levels, I'd begin to question their efficacy. I honestly doubt whether or not there's any actual source of radiation that heavy that we've ever had to deal with.
You know what? I do not mind.
Then again,
the
I'm also no
Foundation-
expert,
Oh,
so
sorry.
that's good. No, you're good. You're good.
I started laughing when you mentioned mech suit because I started thinking they put a D-class into a Gundam suit and carry the fucking Lampman to another site. for testing.
They might have. Or they might have put him in some weird, like, super special suit. Who knows? But it is good the Foundation has the Lamp Man, because with radiation levels like that, he would basically kill any wandering person who ran into him. Now,
Also,
no one can run into him by accident.
before we continue, two things. One, we stopped at 420. And secondly, random person says, remember, just take the radiation. What's it gonna give you? Cancer? Newsflash, radiation kills cancer. It cancels itself out.
Random person! He gives off so much radiation, it would almost instantly kill you. You would die the same day.
Harry.
You would die a horrible, painful death.
Just period radiation. I can take it. Oh my god. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
As we all know, there's nothing that a healthy diet and regular exercise routine can't prepare your body for. So as long as you're just getting the gains, you can go out there and hug the lamp man.
No.
Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Be a living and healthy human being from the neck down. 1093 exhibits a regular heartbeat and steady, consistent breathing. How it is capable of respiration is unknown, as there are no visible openings to allow any form of oxygen intake or exhalation. 1093 does not appear to require food, water, or rest. Any bodily functions immediately cease upon deactivation. Foundation personnel who have been within the immediate proximity of 1093 have reported experiencing auditory hallucinations. These hallucinations go away shortly after exiting the containment cell.
Wait, how is he alive?
I don't know, but he apparently doesn't need a special suit for that level of radiation. Maybe he's just naturally immune to any and all radiation by being a white man. I mean, ignore all the people who died in Russia, but...
Oh my god.
Ironically enough, I would not be surprised if being white meant that your body absorbed more radiation.
Yeah.
Granted, I also don't know jack shit. I just also know that, like, there's a reason why folks with more melanin are less likely to get skin cancer. The melanin helps insulate the body against certain forms of radiation.
So basically you're saying I'm majorly fucked.
Perhaps.
I'm severely white.
Severely white.
Oh.
No,
What were you saying, Hatchet? Sorry.
I was just repeating what Aaron said. You're good. Continue.
Oh, I was saying, I don't know if I'd be fucked or not, because, well, actually, with that level of radiation, I'd be fucked no matter what, so, never mind.
My final wish is hug the lamp man.
Me briefly wondering, would I have more protection? Because my skin may be white, but it's also weird. It scars, like, sometimes it scars pink, sometimes brown, sometimes white, sometimes a brownish pinkish.
All shades
I
of
don't
the
know what's
rainbow.
under my skin as melanin. Huh?
I said all shades of the rainbow.
I don't scar rainbow, just so you know.
3, 2, 1.
Extended contact with the test subject causes these hallucinations to go on for longer periods of time, usually over the course of several days before eventually stopping. In a number of documented cases, these hallucinations have continued even longer, causing significant distress in the afflicted person. The most commonly experienced sounds produced by 1093 include a high-pitched ringing, a loud drilling noise, and a low pulse similar to that of a human heartbeat. These auditory anomalies all seem to only occur when the SCP is activated, and all seem to come from an undetermined source. In a disclosed report, surgical examination of 1093 was conducted under the supervision of Dr. Redacted on a redacted date. The following is an excerpt of that report.
They finally just say redacted instead of a fucking made-up doctor's name.
Yeah, but will they show the doctor in some sort of protective suit, or will they show him bare-skinned operating?
Yes.
We know the answer to that.
No.
Upon the first abdominal incision, when piercing the dermis of the specimen,
No!
all agents in the immediate area reported a sudden, high-pitched ringing emanating
so-
from an indiscernible source.
So these bozos, you got a couple of MTF guys next to him, but the doctor himself is not
The
present.
MTFs have more
Or is not
protection
wearing
from the radiation.
I don't like where I pause, because the way it looks...
Oh,
God.
no.
Oh no.
Aaron! No!
And then suddenly the lamp man came. Upon the first incision.
The expressions on their faces don't help either. They're like, I signed up for, like, fighting shit, but I didn't sign up for this.
Oh my god.
Not the face you expect to see when someone's watching a surgery. But what is this look?
Would the lamp man be sterile from the radiation? I don't know.
Considering he doesn't actually have organs, I'd be willing to guess that the answer to that is this question is what's the word? My brain just died.
That's okay. The
My
video
brain just
killed
there
it
goes
first.
my irrelevant. Yeah, that's probably close to what I was thinking. Superfluous, maybe that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a fancier word. Anyway, the point being, he doesn't have testicles. He doesn't have testicles, he doesn't have spermies, but he can come.
Yep.
I hate myself.
It's okay, we love
Moving
you.
on.
He doesn't have springs, but he doesn't have testicles, but he can come.
I don't see why we would need to use testicular torsion on the inanimate lamp man.
What did it? Let's keep going. Maybe it'll look. Maybe let's keep going.
Hold on, I gotta do something.
You never know. Why'd you say we're gonna? Are you there, Aaron?
Yeah, hold on.
Aaron,
Hold on, I'm doing something at the moment. And
what
there
are
we
you up to?
go. There we go.
Whatever.
Well, at least I wasn't quoted about the weird rant of "Where's the neck?"
Yet. Anyways, in 3, 2.
Sudden,
Anyway,
high-pitched
let's
ringing
see.
emanating
I
from an
was
indiscernible source.
quoted in our.
The ringing continued until the incision
Oh,
was
God.
completed.
Yes, you were. Oh, that looks worse. That looks worse. Why? What? I think I need you to rewind for like a second because I feel like my brain did I really see that?
I'm sure he has no ball.
Am I sure I saw that? Oh!
That was funny as
Oh.
shit.
My brain is going to horrible places. My brain's not even dirty.
3, 2, 1.
The ringing continued until the incision was completed and the abdomen
Oh
of
my
the specimen
God.
was fully opened. This ringing process repeated for each subsequent incision made upon the subject. Once the internals were exposed, no organs or skeletal structures could be located. The entire interior of SCP-1093 appears to consist solely of a pale white, opalescent substance. The material has a gelatinous consistency and is filled with many branching, red and blue, vein-like protrusions.
Oh my god.
It seems to be very durable and resistant to damage, as none of the tools used during the surgery were capable of piercing or scratching it. This substance remains unidentified, and no samples were able to be extracted for testing. One abnormality of note is that when handling the exterior portions of SCP-1093's body, all agents could physically feel internal, bone-like structures. The ribcage of SCP-1093 is visible when viewed externally, but no skeleton appears to be present within the interior of SCP-1093. In addition, prior tests have indicated the presence of several functioning internal organs within SCP-1093. All incisions made upon the specimen healed at a normal rate over the course of several months. To this day, 1093 is to be kept inside a sealed 5 by 5 meter containment cell, encased in a 30 centimeter thick lining of lead. Personnel are prohibited from entering the containment cell or making contact with 1093 unless instructed by Level 4 personnel assigned to the test subject. No staff are permitted to enter the containment cell or make any contact with 1093.
Now they care about protective suits? Now they care?
You see what happened a few seconds earlier?
The MTFs don't even have protective gear on.
Did you see what the MTF did to the scientist?
No. Too busy punching peppers. New rock
Also,
band
I just
name,
noticed-
Punching Peppers.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Cell or make any contact.
Shreem just.
You just fucking assault some guy?
He assaulted one of the doctor staff members.
In comes a deep
You did not come. You did not come wearing your hazmat suit. Therefore, you taste blood of my gun. This is standard protocol.
It's just kind of funny to imagine that the person right here is a D class. You're just going like, oh.
This is probably a horrible joke, but I feel like you didn't come prepared is probably a bad joke.
Oh. I'm just confused. What?
I was making a horrible but dirty joke.
Oh,
Anyways.
I don't get it. Anyway.
3,
That's okay.
2, 1.
Act with 1093 without first being suited in the proper radiological protection. SCP-1093 is to remain deactivated at all times unless directly instructed. What did you think of that case? As always, let us know in the...
And that's it. So, for the full character / license, they pretty much kept the characters. They just didn't include the author.
I mean, this feels like a freebie space normally for this one, because there's effectively no character.
Except for
There's
one.
unnamed doctor.
I feel like they changed the SCP so much, but the SCP is also not a character.
Yeah. So like that would go and deviates from plot, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
So we just put a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it, but yeah.
Alright, Alter Sus added gore or violence.
They didn't add
I don't
violence.
know. Do we? I guess that's the thing is like when I'm thinking about that surgery, I am not assuming that there's fucking the white goo spewing everywhere. No, from the sounds of it, like the goo wouldn't be spewing out at all because their instruments can't like actually affect.
Yeah.
Well, when a doctor does an actual surgery, typically they take all sorts of precautions to make sure there's as little damage done to the body as possible. So the incision would have been smaller. They also would have had tubes and other things ready to, they probably would have had blood bags ready, which probably would have been useless for this man, but they would have had them ready, and they would have been useless.
Well, I think the point is the entire surgery scene, like fundamentally, just like added a whole bunch of gratuitous violence that like is on the edge of gore,
Yeah.
but like it's gore in the way that like those Chinese
Oh,
censorships
yeah.
of blood sort of gore.
It always looks bad.
Oh yeah, it looks like a porn scene.
Uh,
Even the
so
MTF's faces didn't help.
Oh, God.
yeah, I
Besides that, they also, the beginning scene, which is typically
yeah
not connected, they randomly added 2 deaths that were not there because.
yeah I'd put it at a 2.
Yeah.
It's not extending to the point of 3, but it's
Deviates from the plot of the article. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I think this is a 3.
Do you agree as well, Hatchet?
mm. See, I'm debating with this in my own head. Because on one hand, this is effectively where we're going to have to compile them completely royally botching the nature of the SCP. But on the other hand, it largely stayed in line with the actual article.
Yeah.
Which like in the past I've said that like I largely like for how I like to do this, it's like 3 and above are for when they've like uh like ignored the article to the point that it's getting unrecognizable.
Mm-hmm.
When in this it's like it's entirely recognizable. It's just a whole shit ton of false falsities rammed in
It,
as a result of
it has so many
shit.
falsehoods that I think it's partially unrecognizable, in my opinion.
I
Because
mean, they really like they still read the article verbatim.
Yeah.
they read it, but they did things like they never showed his neck. They always had him walking, even though he was never able to walk. They had him dress in different clothes
I
at
mean,
different times, like he had emotional expressions.
Huh?
like I agree with that, and that's why like I'm my point is that while those things are egregious and how they go about it,
Uh-huh.
it's still fundamentally them just reading the article verbatim. They aren't going off on their own random tangents that are irrelevant to the story aside from the starting bit, which they always do,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So maybe like a 2 instead?
Like when yeah, like when I'm thinking 3 and 4, I'm thinking of uh the first guy that I was sitting in with these on and how they handled Peanut,
Oh,
right?
God.
Like no relevance to the actual article. The SCP is completely different in how it acts. Like that's what I'm thinking qualifies for 3s and 4.
So, yeah. So probably like a 2.
I I I, I would argue for 2, but if if Jerry, like, have I convinced you, or do you still hold to 3?
Mm, I think it's a difference of opinion. Difference.
Yeah. In which case, how do we rank it then?
Aaron should be the one to decide.
Yeah, I kind of agree more
Yeah,
with
like,
Hatchet.
Okay.
actually, yeah, maybe that's the best way I can put it. The errors that they did was largely in the animation and was thus aesthetic, rather than like altering the story massively in comparison to other things that we've seen.
Here's what I gotta see. I gotta look real quick.
Is that making sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah, but I will say, like, you are right that vocally they didn't change anything really. Besides, in the beginning, in the intro, they did say he walked towards the grandpa.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which left all of us quite confused for a bit. So
Yeah.
it's obviously
I mean,
something
yeah.
they did want him to do.
I mean, yeah.
But
Uh,
also, I did not see any women, but there were people of color. So,
mm,
women video / offensiveness.
Yeah, so that would be like a 1.
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Okay, let's see the final score for this one. Oh, it dropped in percentage.
Who could have guessed?
Maybe the next one will be better.